Welcome again to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about how to gain muscle no matter who you are. Muscle growth takes time, persistence, and long-term commitment to the process, but it's possible for most people with proper training program and protein consumption. So muscle building is often a top priority when it comes to physical improvement. So add the muscle mass will increase the definition of your muscles, improve your lean body mass, and add back and size to your frame in all the right place. So this is what we're going to discuss in this video. So the basic of breathing muscle, anatomically skeletal muscles are a series of parallel cylindrical fibers that contribute to produce force. So this muscle contraction allows all external human movement to occur. So your body is constantly renewing and recycling the amino acids or protein building blocks in your muscles. So you will lose muscle mass if your body removes more protein than it adds. So no measurable change in the muscle size occurs if the net protein synthesis is even. So your muscle will grow if your body deposits more protein than it removes. So the key to building muscle is to increase the protein deposition rate while minimizing the muscle protein breakdown rate. So this process of increasing your muscle mass is known as muscle hypertrophy, and it's a primary goal of resistance training. Several factors drive the muscle building process, including hormones like testosterone and growth hormone and the availability of amino acids and other nutrients. So to build a new muscle tissue, primary tool for increasing your body rate of protein synthesis are performing resistance training and getting sufficient amount of protein and valuable nutrients. So the correct amount of resistance training is drive your body hormone response toward building muscle, but it requires sufficient protein and energy availability to ensure the process results in muscle gain as opposed to muscle loss. This is how the research says. So while researchers and experts continue to study the science of optimizing muscle gains, performing resistance training using moderate to heavy loads combined with relatively high protein intake remains the only tried and true training method for increasing muscle mass. So this is to mean that building muscle mass requires your body to deposit more protein molecules into your muscles than it removes. So resistance training with weights and ensuring proper nutrition are the primary means for accomplishing this goal. So this is the tips for how to gain muscles. While many types of exercises offer high benefits, the only reliable way to drive muscle growth is to use your muscles against a moderate to heavy resistance. In addition, muscle growth is specific to the muscle being used. So this said we target number of repetitions. So the repetition continuum is a useful concept when designing training program for muscle building. So stimulating muscle growth requires performing weight training exercise with an amount of weight that typically only allow you to perform up to 20 repetitions. So in general, the repetition continuum states that weight you can only lift for 1 to 5 repetitions tend to build more strength. Weights you can lift for 8 to 12 repetitions tend to build more muscles, and weights you can lift more than 15 times tend to increase muscular endurance. So rep range continuum. So how many reps you can perform at a given weight, that determines the benefits you will see. So 1 to 5 reps develop more strength. 8 to 12 reps means repetition develop more muscle growth. 15 repetitions and above develop more muscle endurance. So understand that this range we have some crossover, meaning that 3 repetition sets with the respective weight will cause some muscle growth. 8 repetition sets will build some strength, and 20 repetition sets will build muscles as well. Additionally, recent research suggests that different individuals may respond better to lower or higher repetition range when it comes to building muscles. The next one is choose the right amount of weight, of course. Typically, the weight must be heavy enough that performing much more than 20 repetitions is impossible. So the weight you choose to use should leave you at or near fair on your specified number of repetitions. For example, if you are performing a set of 10 repetitions. So by the 10th repetition, you should be enabled or nearly enabled to perform another repetition. So you should rather have more than 2 repetitions the tank by the end of the set if your goal is building muscle. So the overall implication of the repetition range continuum is that you should go through different phases of training using different repetition range to see what gives your body the most muscle growth. Choose your exercise well. As mentioned, the muscle building is specific to the muscle being worked. So, for example, to build bigger biceps, you need to perform exercises that work for biceps. This could be an isolated biceps exercise such as bicep curl or compound movement that use the biceps such as breathe up. Welcome again to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about how to gain muscle no matter who you are. Muscle growth takes time, persistence, and long-term commitment to the process, but it's possible for most people with proper training program and protein consumption. So muscle building is often a top priority when it comes to physical improvement. So add the muscle mass will increase the definition of your muscles, improve your lean body mass, and add back and size to your frame in order the right press. So this is what we're going to discuss.